Welcome to Rare Breed Brotherhood. There's something fascinating about older Sigma males. These are men who've walked through the fires of life, shaped not by the opinions of others, but by their own silent battles. They don't follow trends, they don't seek validation, and they certainly don't try to impress anyone. Yet without even realizing it, they possess a quiet magnetism that younger women find irresistible. And it's not about wealth, status, or even looks. It's something far deeper, something unteachable. You see, as a Sigma male, your strength lies in your self-assurance, your calm independence, and your refusal to be anyone but yourself. Younger women sense this rare combination of wisdom and authenticity because it's so different from the noise they're used to. You're a man who's earned his place through experience, and that's what makes you stand out. If you've ever wondered why younger women gravitate toward you, or if you've overlooked this side of yourself, watch this video. It's time to see what makes you truly magnetic. Number one, their effortless composure signals stability. Older Sigma males have a way about them that's impossible to fake. They move through life with an effortless composure that commands attention without demanding it. This isn't something they practice or put on for show. It's a natural byproduct of years spent understanding themselves, navigating challenges, and letting go of the need to prove anything to anyone. It's the kind of calm that says, I've been through storms and I'm still standing. Younger women are drawn to this like moths to a flame because in a world full of noise and uncertainty, stability is magnetic. While younger men often radiate restless energy, trying to establish their place or prove their worth, Sigma males have already found theirs. They don't need to dominate a conversation or fill every silence. They know the weight of their words and the power of their presence. This balance between strength and restraint creates an aura that's rare and undeniably attractive. What makes this even more compelling is its authenticity. There's no pretense, no attempt to impress, just a quiet confidence that comes from mastering life's highs and lows. It's in the way a Sigma male carries himself, the way he listens more than he speaks, and the way he remains unshaken in situations that would rattle most. This unflappable demeanor sends an unspoken message: I can handle life and I can handle you. For younger women, this composure represents security, maturity, and an escape from the chaos of the superficial. It's not just about being calm, it's about embodying a strength that's rooted in experience and self-control. And the truth is, many older Sigma males don't even realize they have this quality. It's simply who they've become. That's what makes it so irresistible. Number two, their conversations stimulate the mind, not just the ego. When a Sigma male speaks, it's not just words, it's substance. His conversations aren't aimed at stroking his own ego or dominating the room. Instead, they have a depth that pulls people in, especially younger women who are used to surface-level talk. Unlike the predictable chatter that often feels like a performance, his words carry weight because they come from a place of genuine thought and lived experience. He isn't interested in impressing anyone. He's more concerned with exploring ideas, understanding perspectives, and challenging assumptions, including his own. This is what sets him apart. Sigma males know how to listen, truly listen, without rushing to insert themselves or hijack the narrative. Younger women, often surrounded by people who only wait for their turn to speak, find this rare and deeply refreshing. It makes them feel heard, respected, and valued. But it doesn't stop there. A conversation with a Sigma male doesn't just stop at what's easy or obvious. It dives into the kind of topics that make you think long after the words are spoken. It sparks curiosity, opens up new ways of seeing the world, and leaves you wanting more, not because he's trying to captivate you, but because his mind naturally works that way. What makes this connection even stronger is that Sigma males communicate with honesty and precision. They don't waste time with fluff, nor do they sugarcoat the truth. This unfiltered authenticity is magnetic to younger women seeking something real in a world full of facades. Their conversations feel less like an exchange of words and more like a shared discovery, a rare experience that leaves a lasting impression. That's the quiet power of a Sigma male's voice. It doesn't just speak, it resonates. Number three, their past mistakes have sharpened their wisdom. Older Sigma males carry a quiet wisdom that only comes from having faced life head-on. They've made mistakes, plenty of them, but instead of being defeated, They've turned those moments into powerful lessons. Every misstep, every failure has shaped them into men who see the world with clarity and purpose. This isn't the kind of wisdom you get from books or shortcuts. It's earned through experience, often the hard way. Younger men, by contrast, are still figuring out who they are, often stumbling through the same mistakes that Sigma males have already conquered. But what makes older Sigma males stand out isn't just their wisdom, it's how they carry it. They don't feel the need to broadcast it or show off. Their maturity is reflected in how they approach problems, relationships, and even conflict. They respond rather than react, choosing their battles wisely and refusing to let the chaos of life throw them off balance. Younger women find this deeply grounding because it's the exact opposite of the uncertainty they often feel in their own lives. When they're still searching for stability, purpose, and direction, the calm, steady perspective of a Sigma male offers a sense of reassurance. It's not about being perfect, but about having lived enough to know what matters and what doesn't. This quiet strength creates an unspoken connection. It shows younger women that life isn't about avoiding mistakes. It's about learning from them and growing stronger with each lesson. In a world filled with people who either avoid accountability or drown in self-pity, older Sigma males stand out as proof that resilience and self-awareness can transform even the hardest moments into something meaningful. And that's a kind of wisdom that draws people in without a single word needing to be said. Number 4, their values are unshakable. Older Sigma males are like anchors in a stormy sea, steadfast, grounded, and unwavering. They don't chase trends, follow the crowd, or compromise their integrity to fit in. Their values are etched into who they are, shaped by years of introspection and life experience. This personal code isn't just for show, it's the backbone of their every action and decision. Younger women, often surrounded by people who change their values as quickly as their opinions, are drawn to this rare consistency. It's not about stubbornness, but about authenticity. A Sigma male knows who he is, what he stands for, and what he won't tolerate. This kind of clarity is magnetic because it's so uncommon in a world full of people eager to please or afraid to stand alone. What makes this even more powerful is the quiet way Sigma males embody their principles. They don't preach or force their beliefs on others. Instead, they lead by example, letting their actions speak louder than words. Whether it's keeping a promise, standing up for what's right, or refusing to be swayed by empty opinions, they show a level of integrity that commands respect effortlessly. For younger women, this unshakable commitment to values signals strength and reliability. It creates a sense of trust, knowing that a Sigma male's words and actions are aligned. There's no guessing game, no hidden agenda, just a man who stays true to himself regardless of who's watching. This kind of consistency isn't just admired, it's deeply respected. It offers stability in a world that often feels unstable and fleeting. And without even trying, older Sigma males stand out as rare individuals who prove that living by your values isn't just admirable, it's powerful. Number 5, they don't compete, they redefine the game. Older Sigma males are masters at breaking away from the pack, not by trying to beat others at their game, but by refusing to play it altogether. They aren't interested in petty competitions, shallow status symbols, or seeking approval from anyone. Their focus is entirely on their own journey, one defined by purpose, personal growth, and living authentically on their terms. This independence sets them apart in ways that can't be manufactured or imitated. Younger women find this deeply captivating because it's so different from what they're used to. In a world where many men are either vying for attention or obsessively trying to one-up each other, Sigma males operate in their own lane, free from the need to compare or conform. They aren't chasing validation, and that's precisely why they attract it so effortlessly. Their quiet confidence, rooted in self-mastery rather than external accolades, sends a powerful message: I'm enough as I am. This refusal to conform doesn't just make Sigma males stand out, it redefines what strength and individuality look like. They show that life isn't about winning someone else's race. It's about running your own at your own pace, with your own rules. This kind of freedom is magnetic, especially to younger women who are often still figuring out how to break free from societal pressures themselves. What makes this even more compelling is the paradox of it all. By not trying to impress or compete, Sigma males end up commanding more attention and admiration than those who do. It's not about arrogance. It's about being so secure in who they are that the world can't help but take notice. And for younger women, this level of self-assurance isn't just attractive, it's inspiring. Number 6, their unapologetic individuality breaks stereotypes. Older Sigma males live life unapologetically on their terms, refusing to let societal expectations define who they should be or how they should act. They break free from the cookie-cutter mold of how men are supposed to behave, especially as they age. Whether it's following unconventional passions, expressing themselves through unique styles, or fully embracing their love for solitude, their way of living is refreshingly unfiltered and entirely their own. Younger women find this raw authenticity captivating because it defies the pressures of conformity they often feel themselves. Seeing someone live so boldly and honestly, especially in a world that constantly tries to put people into neat little boxes, is not just attractive, it's liberating. It sparks something inside them, inspiring them to question the societal rules they've been told to follow and consider what it would mean to live just as unapologetically. What makes Sigma males stand out isn't just their individuality. It's the confidence with which they own it. They don't rebel for the sake of rebellion, nor do they seek attention for being different. Their choices come from a deep sense of self-awareness and a desire to live a life that feels true to them, regardless of what anyone else thinks. This level of self-acceptance creates a magnetic allure, one that draws people in without them even trying. For younger women, who are often surrounded by people still chasing approval, this is a revelation. It's a reminder that life doesn't have to be lived according to someone else's blueprint. The unapologetic individuality of older Sigma males is more than just attractive. It's a powerful statement about freedom, authenticity, and the courage to define your own path. And in living this way, they not only break stereotypes, but inspire others to do the same. And number 7, the appeal of authority without dominance, older Sigma. Males possess a rare kind of authority, one that doesn't rely on loudness, control, or force. It's a quiet, effortless command rooted in experience and self-assurance. They've lived enough to understand that true leadership doesn't require shouting orders or demanding attention. Instead, their authority emerges naturally, built on a foundation of respect and authenticity. Younger women are drawn to this because it feels different from the brash dominance they often see in younger men. While some confuse aggression with strength, Sigma males prove otherwise. Their strength is understated, their power unspoken, and yet it's undeniable. It's in the way they carry themselves, the confidence in their decisions, and their ability to stay composed even in challenging situations. They don't need to dominate to lead. Their presence alone commands attention and respect. This balance of authority without overreach creates a space of trust and admiration. Younger women recognize that Sigma males aren't trying to control or manipulate. They don't impose themselves or their views on others, yet they inspire people to naturally gravitate toward them. This kind of leadership is rooted in wisdom, earned through experience, and is far more enduring than dominance built on ego or insecurity. What sets Sigma males apart is their ability to make others feel seen and heard, even while holding the reins. They listen, they understand, and they guide without ever feeling the need to overpower. For younger women, this is a refreshing departure from the hyper-competitive, overly assertive energy that so often surrounds them. It's proof that authority can coexist with humility, and that true strength is found in quiet confidence. This effortless balance of power and grace makes Sigma males stand out in a way that's impossible to ignore. Number 8, they have mastered the art of non-attachment. Older Sigma males carry themselves with a rare and powerful trait, non-attachment. They're not in the game of chasing, pleading, or proving their worth to anyone. This isn't arrogance. It's a deep understanding of their own value and the knowledge that genuine connections can't be forced. They approach life and relationships with a sense of calm detachment, knowing that the right people will align with them naturally, without pressure or manipulation. This absence of desperation is magnetic, especially to younger women who are used to people clinging too tightly or trying too hard. A Sigma male's self-sufficiency sends an unspoken message. I'm complete on my own. That's not something most people encounter every day. It's refreshing, intriguing, and liberating to be around someone who isn't trying to control or dominate the dynamic. Instead, they offer a space that feels safe, free from the usual power struggles and emotional games. What makes this non-attachment even more compelling is its stability. Sigma males don't fear losing people because they've built their lives on their own terms. They've weathered storms and learned that clinging doesn't stop things from slipping away, it only makes the fall harder. Younger women sense this strength, and it creates a level of trust that's hard to find elsewhere. They know that if a Sigma male chooses to be with them, it's a choice, not a need. This freedom fosters something rare, authenticity. Without the weight of control or insecurity, relationships with Sigma males feel lighter, more genuine. Younger women are drawn to this balance because it allows them to be themselves, knowing they're valued for who they are, not as someone's emotional crutch. That quiet independence is what makes Sigma males stand out and keeps people coming back. Number 9, the underestimated allure. Older Sigma males possess a type of allure that's almost invisible to them, but it's incredibly powerful to others. The truth is, they don't seek attention at all. They don't chase validation, don't try to be the center of the room, and certainly don't strive to fit into societal standards of being hot or popular. It's this very absence of effort that creates a quiet, almost unnoticed charm that younger women find impossible to ignore. While others scramble for recognition and approval, Sigma males simply exist in their own world, focused on their goals and their inner sense of purpose. This lack of trying makes them incredibly intriguing. It's not that they are invisible, but they aren't trying to be seen in the usual ways. They allow their authenticity, self-sufficiency, and natural charisma to speak for themselves. There's something magnetic about a man who doesn't need to put on a show or chase after attention. Instead, he lets his actions and his presence do all the talking. For younger women, this kind of subtle magnetism is hard to resist. They're used to seeing men desperately try to be noticed or constantly fighting for dominance in social settings. But with older Sigma males, there's an underlying mystery, an allure that comes from being the one who doesn't try too hard yet remains effortlessly fascinating. It's like being drawn to something you can't quite put your finger on, and that's what makes them so irresistible. The very fact that they don't chase attention leaves a trail of curiosity and fascination, pulling younger women in without them even realizing why. Number 10, self-made success. Older Sigma males are often the embodiment of self-made success. They've built their lives from the ground up, taking control of their financial and personal affairs without relying on anyone's help or approval. This is a powerful thing for younger women to witness because it speaks to something deeper than just wealth or status. It represents a level of self-discipline, vision, and resilience that many admire. They aren't following the crowd or chasing after fleeting trends. They're creating their own path, one that's unique, sustainable, and rooted in a strong sense of purpose. For younger women, this is magnetic. It's not just about having money or power, it's about seeing someone who has taken their life into their own hands and made something of it. Sigma males have figured out how to navigate the world on their own terms, and this independent success becomes a kind of blueprint for those around them. Younger women look at these men and see possibility. They see that with hard work, dedication, and a refusal to conform, they too can carve out their own future. What makes this even more compelling is the fact that Sigma males don't flaunt their success or seek validation. There's no need for external praise because their achievements are internal, built on their own values, goals, and vision. This quiet self-assurance only adds to the appeal. They've mastered the art of living by their own rules, creating success on their own terms, and that's a rarity that younger women find deeply attractive. This kind of self-made success isn't just a result, it's a way of life that speaks volumes without saying a word. In the end, older Sigma males may not realize how their effortless authenticity and self-assurance make them magnetic to younger women. They don't need to chase attention, flaunt their success, or prove their worth, because it's already there, quietly built through years of self-discipline, experience, and independence. It's in the way they carry themselves, in their calm composure, and in their ability to lead without dominating. These traits aren't a product of force or ego. They're a result of a life lived on their own terms, driven by purpose and guided by unwavering principles. You, as a Sigma male, are already a force to be reckoned with, even if you don't always recognize it. Your quiet confidence, self-sufficiency, and refusal to play by anyone else's rules create an undeniable allure. You may not chase validation, but it's your authenticity and grounded presence that draw people in, especially younger women who see the depth beneath your composed exterior. So keep walking your path, undistracted by the noise. Your journey is exactly what makes you so appealing. Younger women aren't looking for the flashiest or the loudest. They're drawn to the ones who stand firm in their own skin, who lead with purpose, and who understand the power of silence over words. If you've ever doubted your worth or wondered why you don't need to compete, know this. It's because you're already a quiet force, and that is more than enough. Stay true to yourself, and the right people will always find their way to you. Thank you for watching, and God bless.